Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to Wednesday with Weeby 5K special. So what's going to be happening this particular Wednesdays with Weeby? Well, for one, it's not on a Wednesday, it's on a Monday. The reason why I've done it on a Monday is because I am bored as hell. And I thought, well, considering I've hit 5K today, I may as well do some sort of a Q&A type thing, saying thank you very much. Now, big thank you to Fly for helping me get to 5K last night. Absolutely fantastic. After 3 years on YouTube, it's been a real milestone for me, and I hope that there'll be plenty more of those milestones to come. Second of all, I did have a really cool video planned for 5K. Now, problem is that I was halfway through doing it when my PC broke, so we now don't have that. I'm sorry, but I can't do anything for 5K. I literally had this whole massive thing planned, but the original one of the things that was going to be released was the first actual proper trailer, including footage for Stalingrad. That was going to be something that was released. I also had a parody on the way, but you know, it wasn't meant to be, obviously. What I can do, I guess what I'll do is I will upload it to SoundCloud, the work in progress that I've got, and what I'll do then is you guys will be able to download that there. But unfortunately, it was going to be kind of like the Dumb Ways to Die one, with like, you know, all video, audio, and all that sort of stuff. But I wasn't able to get any video for it, unfortunately. But the audio's still all there, so I'll put a link in the description to that if you want to go listen to it. It's pretty terrible because it's like a really, really early draft. But, you know, it's something at least. But, what are we going to talk about today? I guess we better actually answer some questions. I've got Wednesday's Will Be episode 12 up here. I guess I may as well see... Okay, right, we'll just answer everything on it because why not? It's 5K today, let's have some fun. Right, Yesin Ayaji. I think I said your name wrong. Probably. WB, what's your opinions on prototypes and blueprints in War Thunder? And am I interested in Armoured Warfare? Well, also, I'll quickly go over the whole prototype thing, but Armoured Warfare is something of slightly more interest to me. I'm perfectly fine with prototypes and blueprints, to be honest. Japan needs them in particular, so does Germany. So to be honest, I'm absolutely fine with it, because I mean, it's not like the Horton 229 was mass produced, was it? I think there was one prototype. Yeah, that's fine, I don't care. Horton 229 is a really badass looking plane, so it's probably going to be crap with a Vampire flight model, but you know. It's not a bad plane it's not a bad looking plane by any means, so I'm not complaining. And about Armoured Warfare, yeah, I'm really interested in Armoured Warfare actually. When that comes out, I will be playing a bit of that, because I want to be getting my challenges and stuff like that, because I like challenges. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. Now, Blue Toffees 1981 asks, hey WB, my question is what would your opinion be if Gaijin added a Dambuster variant of the Lancaster? If they were to do this, they could maybe add an exclusive event for variants of the Lancaster, or make a new map with large dams as bombing points. Yes, it needs to happen, but will it happen anytime soon? Probably not. If it is going to happen, it will happen in 1.43, because the Lancaster is getting its historical bomb load in 1.43. That means the £22,000 Grand Slam bomb. If they don't add it then maybe they would add it later on, but it's quite doubtful. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I would definitely love to see it, but whether it will happen or not is a completely different matter, let's face it. Unfortunately, Gaijin's a bit like that. You know, if it's useless, they're not going to add it. But I mean, I would like to see dams on Ruhr personally, because they need to be there, in my opinion. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. Right, now let's have a look, see what other ones we've got. Ah! Vicarious. I'm so sorry, I probably got your name wrong again. But WB, what do you think of jingles? And also, if you apply one major change to War Thunder, what would it be? Well, I think of Jingles. He's a nice guy. He's helped me out loads recently, or in the past. Especially when it came to the 3,000 milestone mark. He regularly posts some of my videos on his YouTube or in his Facebook page, so I haven't got anything to complain about. He's a nice guy. I mean, me and him have things in common. We have a love for RAF fighter command as well as naval command stuff. We both like Girls and Panzers, so we got something there. It's really good. I think he's a nice guy. Unfortunately, he's a busy guy, so it's not like we have direct contact with him all the time. I mean, we recently did a live stream on Fly's Twitch channel for his partnership celebrations, and that was pretty fun with Jingles, shooting down bombers and stuff like that. It was pretty good fun. So yeah, that's all well and good. So that's what I think of Jingles. Also, if you could apply to blah blah blah, what would it be? Fix battle ratings. That would be the one change I would make to War Thunder. Fix battle ratings, because they're abysmal. They're disgusting and need work on. Although I do like the game still. I adore the game itself, but battle ratings really need to be fixed, like ASAP. So yeah, I don't know. Battle ratings will be the top priority for me. Now Declan, right? Declan Healy asks, Weeb, if you could fly any plane you want, what would it be and why? Lancaster or Spitfire, because they're amazing. They're very iconic planes and definitely resemble Britain in the Second World War. So yes, it would be one of those two. Probably the Lancaster slightly more than the Spitfire, just because it's a Lancaster. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. The Rockstar Freak 9 asks, what do you like best, War Thunder, aviation or tanks? Aviation. Who else should we have now? Andres Frederick. We'll go with that. Hello, greetings from Denmark. Hello, person from Denmark. Are you looking forward to ships in War Thunder and World of Warships? I'm looking forward to both greatly. If you watched Fly's stream with me and him playing battle stations, you'll know that we have a really big interest in naval warfare. And once those games start coming up, I'm going to be playing them a lot, like loads. Probably World of Warships is going to be easily my most played wargaming game, alongside World of Tanks. I haven't touched World of Warplanes for the obvious reason, but yeah, definitely you're going to be seeing a lot of naval footage of naval games coming out. When I get my PC back up and running again, what will happen is I will record some Battle Stations Midway with Fly, Battle Stations Pacific, sorry, with Fly. I'll put some of that up. Talking about my PC, I really wouldn't say that it's going to be happening anytime soon, guys. Seriously. Unfortunately, it is completely fucked. Like, I am currently playing War Thunder on low settings, you know, no shadows, low texture quality. It is, I don't understand how I can just about record. I mean, when I recorded that Heroes and Generals game, I was running at 25 FPS, but luckily, because YouTube is clocked maxed at 30 FPS, the video looked pretty smooth, but the actual gameplay when I was playing was pretty bad. That's why my aim was a little off. But yeah, what can you do, really? It's not... The only way I'm gonna get this the only way I'm gonna fix this computer is by saving up, and it's gonna take a very long time, unfortunately. But when I do, what I'm gonna do, I've decided against just replacing the parts. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna buy a whole new computer. I'm looking at things currently. One thing I'm definitely set on is I will be getting an i7 processor, probably a top range one. And I would be definitely getting a Nvidia Titan. I will be getting a Titan graphics card, because at the end of the day, I thought, well, what's the point of me just upgrading this thing for it to go wrong when I can just buy a brand new PC that will last me through all high-end games and have no issues for like another 4 years. So I may as well spend the extra money now, get everything out of the way, and then I've got a PC that can last me for a long time. Only problem with that is it's a lot more expensive and I don't have the money at the moment. So as I said, it's going to be a very long time before I start making videos again. Now the problem with that is that also Stalingrad has to be delayed extremely. With the way that things are going, you may not get Stalingrad until until early 2015 at this rate. You know, I have no money to replace parts. I'm sorry, I just like whacked me in the face. I have no money to replace parts. So, you know, I apologise, but the money isn't there for me to do it. So, yeah, not all that great, but you know, what can you do? But yeah, I went a bit off topic there, didn't I? War thunderships and warships, yes. So next question comes in from John B777er. Okay. So he says, hey WB, what editing program do you use? I use Sony Vegas Pro 12 because it's the only editing software I know how to use. I tried using Adobe After Effects and it's just not my kind of thing. Like whenever I try to use After Effects, I always get like this, it will render in something stupid like 1 frame per second, and then I have to speed up the video in Vegas. It's so stupid. So yeah, it's probably me being a retard and not being able to work out the settings properly, but yeah, whatevers. Reach for the Sky says, have you heard of Flames of War, and if so, do you play it? I used to own a collection of Flames of War figures and models, as a matter of fact. I had a whole Panther battalion, which was always good, but unfortunately, you know, just like Warhammer, I kind of grew out of it. It was too expensive, in my opinion. So, what can you do, really? But yeah, I did used to play it, which was always cool. But yeah, I mean, I've always been into model making. For those who follow me on Facebook and Twitter, you would have seen me posting pictures recently of my JU-88 build. Unfortunately, that's come to a stop because a lot of the parts snapped while trying to put them into place, sort of thing. So what I've done is I've just reordered the parts from Revell, essentially, and they'll be here within a few weeks, and I can carry on the build. What I might do is I might just build the rest, but leave the cockpit until last, because that looks like the better option at the moment. But yeah, I mean, I've always enjoyed making models, so that's always nice. Have we got any other questions, or shall I just chat on for a bit? No, it looks like that's it for now. Alright, fair enough. Well, I'll just chill out for a bit. Okay, so shall we talk about? We shall talk about some things. I guess we'll talk about the whole 5K stuff, first of all. Thank you very much for 5,000 subscribers. Greatly appreciated. As I'd said previously at the beginning of the video, after 3 years of doing YouTube, I finally got to that milestone that I've always been wanting to try and get to. So yeah, that's always great. Thank you to everyone who's helped me out recently. We'll go with the YouTubers first. Thank you to Jingles, Fly, who else? Everyone's been helping me out, really. It's just been a fantastic experience the past few months. And of course I've got you guys to thank. I would quite literally not be in the situation I am now talking to you if it weren't for you watching my videos. So thank you very much for that. Please do continue your great support for me. It's a very nice feeling having the community I have here. I couldn't ask for any more. I really couldn't. It's just a fantastic thing. I absolutely adore this whole YouTube thing. I'm just so annoyed I can't do it every day. I'm so sorry about this. This is probably the first video you've had in. I mean, it's not like I'm doing them weekly either, is it? I mean, you've had the the Dolphy parodies and When I'm Yak recently, and of course the Heroes and Generals one. But it's not like it's regular, you're getting them once a week. It's just, I don't know, I'm really annoyed that I can't do it. I'm so sorry, guys. I would have liked to have made a really big deal out of this whole 5K business, because it is a massive milestone compared to the 3K and 2K. So I'm so sorry about this. But as I said, I can't thank you enough for your ongoing support for me, and your ongoing concern for me and the computer. So thank you very much for that. And here's to maybe 10k. You never know. We could get 10k possibly. That'd be an achievement, definitely. But yeah, thank you guys for all your support. I guess I better wrap up the video here, since as it's 15 minutes. You can tell that I haven't made a video in a while because I'm actually able to talk for a long time. You know, when I was making videos every day, I guess that's why they were so short. I didn't know what to talk about because I often covered a lot of things during the previous video, sort of thing. Whereas this is the first time I've been able to have a proper sit down and just chat about what's going on at the moment. I actually, while we're here, let me go to my Patreon page real quick. Patreon. Hey, there we go. Currently, I have 2 supporters which are donating me or pledging me $58 a month. So thank you to them. I will have to quickly. I'll have to quickly go and check this real quick. Hang on, sorry. Who is it? I know Nova Breaker. You donated to me or pledged to me. And also Mathis Elleriston, I believe that's your name, sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Thank you to you two for all your continued support. Thank you for everyone that's been donating me money on PayPal also. That is always a great help. All of that money's been going towards the computer as well. But yeah guys, thanks for your continued support. I better wrap up the video here, otherwise it'll get too long. And things will happen. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you click that like button below. Subscribe if you're new around here for content eventually, maybe. Thank you for 5,000 subscribers, and take care. I'll see you next time.